welcome back to MINDtalk, where we like to bridge the disconnect between what brain science knows and what people do. Well, I'm out hiking today in beautiful valleys and mountains of La Gomera, and I'm quite exhausted, and I kind of know that this evening when I lay my head down, I will sleep like a baby. And that's what I want to talk to you today about. I want to talk to you about the benefits of sleep. Now, there's lots of studies and lots of experiments that show the necessity that the human brain needs for sleep. Now, one of the most interesting studies is that our brains act almost like dishwashers. You set in the dirty dishes, put it on a rinse cycle or a wash cycle, and bam, before you know it, everything's clean. Well, that's the same thing like when we sleep. Now, researchers found a couple of years ago, they were studying mice brains, and they found that all the toxins that are produced by our brain cells in active use when we're awake and running around during the day, processing information, consolidating memories, the whole bit, well, that produces a lot of toxins. And what happens is when they looked at mice that were sleeping, they found that the cerebral spinal fluid washes through the brain and rids the brain of all these toxins. And so what is very important is that they found that when they looked at these mice, that their brain cells actually, when they were sleeping, would actually shrink by 60%. Meaning allowing this fluid to wash through all the neurons, through all the brain cells, washing away these toxins at 10 times a faster rate than if they were awake or semi-asleep. Now, mice brains are a little different from human brains, so we have to take this sort of information with a little grain of salt. But what it shows us is that when we sleep, that there's actual cleaning process that is going on as the cerebral or the spinal cerebral fluid is flowing through our brains, cleaning out the toxic waste. Now, they took the experiment a step further. Now, they looked at they want to inject other types of toxins, and specifically proteins that are found associated with Alzheimer's disease. Now, when they injected the mice brains with these proteins, they found that those mice that slept well, is that also these toxins were washed out. So this goes to show us that a good night's sleep is not just to keep us awake, but it has other benefits, such as washing out those proteins. So what I highly suggest to this evening, that I know I will, is to sleep hearty, sleep well, and sleep deep. And it has long-term benefits. Well, until next time, keep well, and we'll speak soon.